You became an entrepreneur to make money. And don't forget, you became an entrepreneur to have a life. This is the Savvy Podcast, helping entrepreneurs connect with the vision that's bigger than themselves. Learn how to stop trading in your wife or husband and kids for your success. Get ready to have your beliefs about traditional leadership methods challenged and learn how to enjoy massive productivity gains and in less time than you can believe. This is the Savvy Podcast.
Welcome to the Savvy Podcast. I'm Tim Marshall, and today I have the privilege of hosting Dr. Michelle Mazur for a brief chat. Michelle Mazur works with brilliant business owners who are shaking things up, but are having trouble talking about it. She combines the tools of successful social movements with qualitative research skills she earned as a Communication Ph.D. to help them craft their powerful, captivating message. The author of The 3-Word Rebellion and featured in Fast Company, Entrepreneur and Inc., she knows that speaking about what you do in a clear and captivating way is the key to reaching people that you could help the most and making more money in your business. So welcome, Michelle. It's a privilege to have you here today. But before we jump into the questions, I'd just love to ask you whereabouts on this entertaining planet we call Earth you're currently residing.
Yes, I am in the anarchist jurisdiction of Seattle, Washington. So it's chaos.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I think it's this new world has provided us all sorts of opportunities, hasn't it?
Oh, it definitely has. But I'm lucky to be in Seattle. It's a great place to live. And there is no anarchy, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of that. No, it's absolutely and utterly stunning. So, you know the drill. We do 7 questions in 7 minutes. So I'll just pop over here and start the timer on my screen. So we're there, and then we'll kick off and into it. So, all right. Firstly, number 1, who's your ideal client?
So my ideal client tends to be business owners, which service-based business owners, consultants, coaches, speakers, who are doing something innovative in their field. So they are very different. And when you're very different, you have a hard time talking about what you do and conveying the value of what you do. And so they tend to either be multi-passionate, so they have a lot of different skills and experiences. They feel like they're a jack of all trades, but master of none. Or they have really deep expertise and they don't know how to talk to someone who doesn't have the same level of expertise.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And what's number 2? What's the problem that you solve?
I would say confusion and lack of clarity. So most of my people are so close to what they do that they forget what makes them brilliant at it.
Yes.
And they confuse people when they're communicating, whether that's on social media or through their copy, about what it is they do and how they can best serve people and the change they want to create for those people. So it's a mess, and that means they're not really getting the clients or the opportunities that they want.
Absolutely. By George, that sounds too familiar. Too familiar. So what are the typical symptoms people experience when they have that problem?
Yeah, one of the big ones is that your marketing doesn't work. So you feel like you're screaming into the void. People aren't responding to you. You're struggling getting clients or getting booked on podcasts or other media that you feel like, hey, I should be having these opportunities because I'm excellent at what I do. And I think related to that, they don't know about messaging, or they don't understand what it is. They think that messaging is just like a social media strategy or a sales strategy, when really it's something much deeper, and it's how your business communicates in every single venue. Mm-hmm. And when you don't have that, your marketing doesn't work and your sales don't work as well as they should.
Yeah, so true, so true. So we're doing well. We're on to question number 4 here, and we've 4 minutes 31 to go. So that's fantastic. So what are the common mistakes people make when they're trying to solve that problem?
First is that they think they should be able to do it on their own. So they think, I'm really smart. I'm great at what I do. Why can't I talk about it? Why can't I write copy about it? Like, I should be able to do this myself.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah. And I think the second one is they don't understand their audience or their ideal client well enough. They don't have their language. They're not talking to them specifically. It's all, generalities like, oh, you're struggling with your business. Yeah. No, be way more specific than that.
Yes.
So that true. You're really making that connection.
Yeah, so true, so true. Attaching that pain. So what is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that'll help them solve that problem?
Yes. So I use a framework called the 3-word rebellion, which is all about creating a one-of-a-kind message that grows your business and grows your business into a movement. And it's based in free writing. And what I love about free writing, it allows you to empty your brain of all of your ideas and then start using that as some of your messaging. So I'll give you a 3-word rebellion writing prompt.
Sure.
And that is, it ticks me off when. And you write that at the top of your page, and then you just let your pen or pencil go, or just type like a fiend. Don't think about, like, oh, what are other people going to think if I say this? No, just write and just see what pours forth, because that's where a strong stand can come from.
Yeah, so true, so true. There's so much gold inside of that, gold inside of that. So I know you have a really great free resource that you've got here to offer our audience today. So I'd love for you just to have a little introduction of that.
Yeah. So if you're looking to get clear on your message and figure out your positioning and create that one-of-a-kind message, I do have the 3-word rebellion taster.
Yes.
And that just, if you liked the prompt that I just gave you, it's a few more prompts to help you get some clarity on your message. And you can get that at 3wordrebellion.com.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. So from all your years of experience, what's the most valuable free tip you can give the people today?
I would say don't be afraid to take a stand, because when I got started in my business, and this is partially where the 3-word rebellion framework comes from, I started my business as a blog. I'm an academic, former academic, so the blog was like Ambien. It was terrible. And then one day I wrote a super ranty blog post on how not to be a motivational speaker. And it was the type of blog post that really scared me to press publish on, because it was calling people out. It was calling behaviors out. And I pressed publish on it. And then about a day later, I got this email that had the blog post in the title. And they said to me, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm looking for a new public speaking coach. Can you help me? And I was like, oh, I don't have a business, but okay. But what I love, even though I'm not doing public speaking coaching, what I love about that story, it was the power of taking a stand and putting out your viewpoints, because it attracted the right person to me, who became my very first client. And he was speaking at like Barbara Bush's Points of Light Foundation. So it was a big gig he was doing. And so it was amazing. So take a stand. Don't be afraid to publish on your edgy ideas, because somebody needs to hear it and they're going to agree with you.
Yeah, that's so powerful. So powerful. So we're finished literally with 10 seconds to spare. So that's absolutely fantastic. So Michelle, it's been an absolute privilege to have this brief chat, and no doubt we'll have another one sometime in the near future. But thanks for coming on today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Savvy Podcast, helping entrepreneurs connect with a vision that's bigger than themselves, stopping the trading in their wife and husband and kids for their success. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from this show, and we hope you had fun along the way. We know we did. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, if you want to know more about the Savvy Method, hit the website at www.thesavvymethod.com. We'll see you again soon.